Здравейте, приятели! Днес ще играя втората част на Депония, която се казва Депония. Така да видим, има тук бонуси нови, много повече видеа. Всяка игра е по-голяма и с повече видеа от предишните. Тук са, например, 9, 18, 24 видеа. Има пъзел, отделно който се събира, и насоки. И съвети като F9 прави някакъв запис, сила на звука как се контролира, менюто как се отваря, но за сега тези няма да ни трябват. Настройките, субтитри, отваряне на инвентар с клик. Добре, всичко си го има. Да започваме. Да. Отново с отваряне с клик, понеже играя пак с лаптоп. За сега нямам друг вариант.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the
Да,
junk
прилича
press
на
from a
него.
trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in part 1.
Точно
So
така.
what? Who's going to notice? Those who played part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah,
no.
but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. Little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to
О,
someone?
да,
Yes,
натискаш
of course.
върху героя.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon
Да,
icon
знаеме го.
appears.
No prompting.
Готово.
Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to
И
you?
в първата
Hello
част го
there.
казва.
You
Подобно.
clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know,
Как да разглежда предмет?
how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
Добър
I'm about to
въпрос.
demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball
Топка за
appears.
пинг-понга.
I'm holding my breath.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the
Da.
last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left click to pick it up.
Oh no, this has to be easier.
И пак с спейса можеш да видиш точките активните.
Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go. You pick the thing up. Now click on the handle in the upper right corner to open the inventory.
И ръчката е на същото място.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Да, с третия бутон на мишката.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Looks like a broken spare part.
Well, then watch me fix it.
And
I'm working on it.
click on one of the two items with the hand icon to attach it to your mouse pointer.
Да,
Then click on the other item to combine them.
I was
разбирам
just about
защо
to do that.
на Руфас му е скучно това.
Huh. How did this strange thing end up in my inventory?
No idea. You might need it for the tutorial.
Tutorial schmutorial.
Гледай как ги комбинирам. Та-та!
Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible. Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible.
Добре.
When you're ready, you need to.
No prompting!
Whatever.
So this is the thing I'm supposed to fix.
Right. But you need to be careful.
Hey, being careful is for people who can't handle surprises.
But in this case, the surprise would be the piston of the press, which, with all the
Като
force
в
of a
първата
broken
част, точно.
steamroller, would crush your...
Don't say it! You're spoiling my surprise!
Определено ще е голяма изненадата.
When you're ready, you need to.
No prompting!
Whatever.
That's Bozo, the old pirate.
Да, да.
It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever.
Просто натискаш бутона. Нали?
When you're ready, you need to.
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't. You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice.
Да.
So, what was that again? I pushed this button here, and then...
Пик.
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
Нали?
They came out of nowhere.
Предишната част.
With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for Goul and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Goul's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Goul's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world.
Да.
But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Goul's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Да.
That wasn't the whole
Oh,
story,
ето е и Гоул.
was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Всъщност
Sounds a
трилогия.
bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but
Защо съм се забил
why
в
is there a
кораба?
burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part.
Нов
So
опит.
listen up. Da 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 da.
Ето как почва първата част. С песничка, разбира се.
You're being pathetic, again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades reporters on Anodon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices, and oh gosh, not to start all over again. Huzzah, all over again.
Почваме нещата.
Trash. Trash. And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure.
Мисля, че така започва и първата част.
Ah,
Само че
Rufus.
Руфас го
This
казва.
is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
Така, взимаме чук от кутията за инструменти.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an
Свърх
exaggerated
самочувствие.
opinion of himself?
Просто пари това, което казват. Каквото и
Those
да е
days are
то.
over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
Мислих, че не наранява животните. Но...
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Добре.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
О, да.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Да спасим птичката, може би. Или не.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
Охо.
He's just getting a hammer.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good.
I have a very limited supply of water. Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
I just hope he
Ето го
doesn't turn
чука.
my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Много явно.
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Ще загубиш баса, док. Руфъс си е Руфъс.
Well, I still have my doubts. That Rufus looks to me like an arsonist.
О
You
май.
know what they say? No doubt burns so hot that it can't be extinguished with a wet tablecloth.
О, мокра
But
кърпа.
my tablecloth is as dry as a bone. You could set the whole place on fire in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Grandma, that's just a saying. No one here is going to set anything on fire.
Да.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter.
Некен инвентор. Забавни са коментарите им.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in it.
Трябва ни вода.
And you shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Добре.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
Nope.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Good, good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month.
Да вземем птичката.
Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Oh, Grandma Utz. As if that would be at all necessary.
Добре.
You almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma. You worry about the silliest things.
Съжалявам, птичке, но...
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Беше наложително. И брутално.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Не бързай с изводите. Все още.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything on fire.
Не.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell?
Фънки.
Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
Отново.
But Rufus, we've been through all that.
Само
I
така си
thought you would
мислиш.
finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Добре.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Да опитаме.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Uh-oh.
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc or go to... Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Спаси Док първо.
I think I can reach it. Oh, not quite. Must be because of the wind. And whoop! Oof! Perfect body control, as always.
Да видим.
Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles. With the
Предполагам.
right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic.
Да видим.
If the black powder reaches the flame,
Oh.
it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction, whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for?
Та-да!
Oh, it worked! I
Спасихме
saved
Док.
Doc!
И мисля, че отлети. Отлетя. Напред и нагоре. И ето как сме тук.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand.
Клитъс.
The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited. I have come to save my planet. Well done, moron. Goul and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goul convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of the genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it. That's because you only know one part of Goal. The part that is naive and idealistic. The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in. But there's a third part as well.
Oh.
And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal? There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his. I'll fix it. Don't worry. You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall. No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal. Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal. I won't let that underhanded traitor take Goal to Elysium. Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal. That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat. Wait, there's more dust. Awesome, a bear. That's my favorite so far. Huh, must be the ejector seat after all. Again, the shrink ray.
Мога ще лъчи май ме кефи най-много.
I'm what's best for Goal. No, don't! Ha! Huh, nothing. Why? I wonder if...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot! Goal! No, 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 no! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you! Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here? I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there! Where do you think you're going? I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus. Cletus, no!
Cletus!
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat.
Wombat.
He often falls, but he always lands on
All the other...
Останали.
I know. What is that noise?
Приземиха се.
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly.
Ако това е гол.
If that were gold, the next we could expect.
Да.
Rufus?
Rufus.
Ouch.
О, ето го и органът. И Арториус.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We can start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him, but as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailey. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
По-близо, отколкото си мислиш. О, втората част. Първата беше кратка.
Only the most epic tales feature cruel depictions of saw blades crushed into cable-boat walls. The attempt was all blunt-stunned, affected goals and planned, but surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sun, the best was yet to come, for the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to memory set him to take a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing, booze, and so forth.
Huzzah with booze and so forth.
Беше по частта с медитацията, която беше един епизод преди финала.
I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody?
Doc и Doc.
A note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Goul to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada yada yada. Blood from her ears. Blah blah blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else.
Oh.
Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help.
Oh.
Why can't they ever manage without me?
Добре. Нищо нямам. Тука, кофа за
I would
буклук.
love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Bleh, slimy. Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait, what's this?
Нямам идея.
Hey, that's my old anchovy base.
Oh.
It's still good.
След като решихме, че рибката я изяла и след като блестеше,
No, I don't have to do that. I'm better than those Deponian trash diggers. I can, I have to.
поиска му се отново, нали? Радър.
I can't leave here, not without Goul. Huh, the floating black market is in the middle of the rust-red sea, far from the cruiser routes of the Organon. That's good.
Поне така изглежда. За сега няма друго.
It's still good.
А какво очакваше да е?
Nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar, toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Майката Антон.
You're scaring the fish.
Но ние сме далеч от рибата.
Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
Ah, you mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Аха.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it
Please.
in continuous glance.
Никога не признава
Doc's office
грешките
is
си.
in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first.
Добре. Ние сме тук. Трябва да отидем тук. Я мейхейце. Птицечовка.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in there.
Ако беше познат, по-добре ли щеше да е?
What an ugly mess. It must belong to an extremely ugly
Това е
bird.
птицечовка, не ги обиждай. Миналата игра имаше само някаква плюшна играчка.
So much wonderful potential for a festive,
Поглъщаш
all-consuming
огън.
fire.
Въздушна възглавница. Това пък за какво е?
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement
Gondoli.
airbag for the canal gondolas.
Да влезем вътре. Куче робот. Умен мегабит.
What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon? My name is Cleverbot. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleaverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking, sir?
I don't know. All I can hear is
Dirty rambling me.
Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Видиш ли по
Let me show you who is superior here. Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in
Виж
complete
виж
sentences.
изученията.
Down, boy.
With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire sentence.
Ha, piece of cake.
Смешно му е.
I hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Кучето му е смешно.
Good boy. But I'm still not sure what you're really trying to tell me.
Well, down, down. See?
О май.
Like this.
Роботът се напика от смях.
Me up.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Will you please let me in?
That sounds better already. But I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please.
Talk directly into the audio interface.
If you insist. Please, 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 please!
Stop it! Oh,
Това
please,
куче направо си
stop.
напика.
You're overloading my circuits!
Who's a good robot dog?
I that one. Your mother, perhaps?
Какво?
Oh, you rotten!
No.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Имам пръчка.
There's a guard dog. Here's a stick. This task under-challenges my combination skills. I'll just trash the stupid mutt.
Добра лойка, нали?
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick, or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Will you let me pass now?
I don't know. Have you fetched that stick yet?
Fetch that stick.
No.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Добре, да опитаме отново.
Go on! I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's
О,
done.
не. Пика се робота. Ако можеш да пикае.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Просто занеси пръчката. Лесно е.
Hey, look what I've got. And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Oh, come on. I know you like sticks.
All right. I think enough is enough. Please forgive me for yanking your chain.
So will you fetch it now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door. But if you fetch it for me one last time, then I'll let you pass. Promise.
Кучето е доста
Wait.
глупаво.
I'll show you how it's done. But pay better attention this time.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
О, бой. За кучето ти да пика.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
О, бой. Звучеше като тигър.
You let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Но ти каза.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
White, of all things. The wet blanket among colors. Something seems to be wrong with this lamp. It flickers constantly. Maybe the fixture's loose.
DiCapo! DiCapo!
Who needs something like that? You can feel it when the electricity flows. Even more potential for even more dramatic turns.
Тази манивела не беше ли от първата част към края? Сега поне мога да взема.
Maybe the fixture's loose.
DiCapo! DiCapo!
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock. When the shock. I mean, what the shock. Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
What are you doing?
You'll find out soon enough. Ow!
Stop! I can't take it anymore!
Това звучи добре. Но не е достатъчно.
Yeah, maybe I should insulate the stick. There's a guard dog. Here's a stick. This task under-challenges my combination skills. I'll just trash the stupid mutt. Even more potential for even more dramatic turns.
Е да видим яде ли риба.
We'll see if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him. Hey, look what I've got!
Риба. Риба.
We'll see if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him. Hey, look what I've got!
Не схванах, но нека опитаме.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur! Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
О, не.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy,
Гръмна.
oh boy, oh boy.
Все още нямам идея за какво е тази боя, но ще разберем по-натам. Електроди.
Does it have juice?
What is
Da.
going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Ей сега,
That
Док.
is a techno flux inductor thing. I can spot one right off.
Не разбрахме какво е,
Not
но...
necessary. I've got all the time I need. It's time for another brilliant maneuver, plus or minus 10 minutes.
Така. Добре. Идваме.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus. At last, Goul really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control.
Почти.
I'll go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away.
Добре.
There's only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing.
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes.
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus.
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money.
Добре, сега ще я запазя. За всеки случай. Все пак е разумно винаги да запазваш. И отивам. Охо!
Who? Me? No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind.
Цицичовка. Това звучише като ти глава маймуна, само че в Monkey Island.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Какво планираш?
Seems like you know more than I do.
Явно е.
Spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Еха.
The Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
Да.
Gotta go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
Then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Doc?
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
What was that all about?
Така. Трябва отново да се върнат на Кея.
And who have we here?
Едно киса.
It isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite
Това
understated.
патица ли
We're
беше?
not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Какво ли е той?
Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension code.
О-о.
The ascension code? Over my dead body.
О-о.
Wait, let me rephrase that.
О-о. Грешна фраза.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oof! Ow!
Treba
He hasn't got the money.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Това явно е свършено. Но поне намерихме магазин.
Friendly people here. Oh, maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Ето го. Робот?
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Chapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer two different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive, but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So, which brand do you prefer?
Скъпата. Не избра скъпата, нали?
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goul's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Май не може вече да близалката. Имаме дискети. Дори две.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe? Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Guess who I am more likely to trust. My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Това не звучи добре, нали?
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
Да.
Lighting the fuse.
Very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we'd used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
Damn.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goul?
And not the most agreeable part, I
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix. But for that, I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goul must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to go.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer.
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
just like a remote.
Just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goul and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Мисията за убеждаване на 3 части на Гоул е приета. Да видим.
I wonder what part of her personality is on here. I bet it's her shapely butt. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Да, определено би помогнало. Отверка. И чекмедже.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you were not supposed to in my face.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
Hey!
Не от много готините, нали? Добре. Лед и вода. Може би трябва да говоря с Док.
Hello again.
Ah, Rufus, how are you getting on?
We really have to put Goul back together again.
I'm working on it. Simply persuade her to undergo the surgery. That is, all 3 versions of her. Use the remote to switch between cartridges. Once you have convinced all 3, send them to my lab. I'll see to the rest.
What went wrong?
Looks like Gilligan actually pawned off the wrong cartridges on that.
Oh, what a scoundrel!
Goul's mind is now distributed over 3 cartridges.
Да,
Each cartridge
поработал.
contains different aspects of her character.
Well, it's no big deal. If you know one side of her, you know them all.
Не точно.
Not really.
So, which one is the real Goul?
Every one of them. And
И никой една.
Oh, I see. Just like breeding mimicry wombats.
What? No. Each of the 3 Gouls represents one side of the real Goul.
Да.
But the whole is more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, just like the wombats. Those critters breed like crazy if you don't watch out.
What? No. Never mind. Let's just say we need all 3 Gouls to cooperate. I cannot put them back together without their consent.
Добре.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. I almost lost a finger once that way. These horrid little beasts. Nice office.
Gee, thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of 6 gigahertz or more with a constant 30 teslas?
Oh, yeah, now, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? I would hate to accidentally create a neutron star. Yeah, well, you know what we're talking about.
Доста изобретателен.
And I still say more to the left.
If you think so, have you noticed anything else?
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operation.
Oh.
And my lunchbox. Right now, it's empty.
Plenty of ice, no brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me.
Да, звучи странно.
What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
Can I borrow some tools from you?
Go ahead, help yourself. All I need to do now is make a few fine adjustments. For that, I just need a hammer and some chewing gum.
Yeah, sounds good. My office was cooler and bigger.
Really? The one in your ex-girlfriend's house?
Yep, not only bigger, there were also more blinky things.
Blinky.
And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely. How does switching the cartridge work again?
Use the remote when you're close to it. That way you can briefly detach her mind from her body. Depending on which cartridge is currently in the remote, a new mind will then be loaded to the cartridge in her implant. And the mind that was in her brain prior to that will be buffered in the ether and then saved to the cartridge in the remote.
Cool.
Pew-pew!
Okay.
They missed
Usually
it,
at this point, people ask me whether it isn't dangerous.
So the others are all wimps, unlike me.
I'm just saying, the risk of lasting brain damage and all that.
Quite the opposite. I'm way cool. Super cool Sheriff Rufus
There's
with
a way
his
what you
deadly
put it
remote
duck another
of
way.
permanent brain damage.
Pachoo! Pachoo!
I'll
Вас
be off
мисли,
then.
че някакъв пистолет. Така. Картата предполагам. О, ето го. Мисля. И има яйца под стълбите.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their ear.
Играче. Добре. Jukebox. О. Песента на веселия Джони. Тя е една и съща, но както и да е.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous.
Nee,
you
изобщо.
are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of salt. Now, for the right facial expression.
Мисля, че трябва да е смел чага.
Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now to come up with the best possible line. Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath and then... Here I go.
Точно гай, браш.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
To top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ugh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
Oh, ne.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the 3 bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split 3 ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. Won't you please just come along?
No, I'd rather starve here.
Can't we speed this up a little? We both know that you can't resist me forever.
I said no. And if you were a gentleman, you would know what that word means.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
Oh, Rufus.
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bruised your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah, here they are.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right. Let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurants do you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Ah, great.
Oh, it sounded too good to be true. Just forget
That was a go.
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Yes, I can imagine. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goul?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what
Dá-nos de casa.
You see, Bozo thinks I'm cool too.
Nem casa, nem uma ideia.
We're actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No. What I meant was, we belong together. We are soulmates, so to speak.
I have no idea where you get that notion.
Money.
I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Oh, keep your distance, okay?
Está com casa.
I give up.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll still...
What a woman.
What a woman.
First, I have to insert a cartridge. The cartridge fits. Now the remote just has to work. Thanks to my charm, the rest will be child's play.
Добре. Коя искам? Зелена или синя? Синята ме кефи.
What? How did I wind up here?
Most people ask that, but very few of them really want to hear the answer.
You're funny. Oh, it's you! How nice!
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Have I? That's crazy! I can't even remember how I got here!
It doesn't really matter how you got here. What's more important, I know how you can leave here.
Oh, in a dirigible! Please, please tell me it's a dirigible!
No, not in a dirigible. Maybe later.
Yippee!
Това е глупост, Гоул.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
No, you...
Oh dear. I can feel it now. I think I'm running a fever.
No, you're not sick.
Look and tell me if my uvula is swollen.
Will you listen to me? You're not sick.
Oh, what a relief. And here I was thinking I had to see Doc.
But you do have to see Doc.
Oh my gosh. Am I sick then?
This is going to be one of those days. Won't you please just come along?
Where?
Well, to Doc.
Who's Doc?
Say, did you fall in here again?
I don't know. Did I?
Da.
Actually, yes, I think so. Can't you remember anything?
Well, yes. You are... Rudy.
Rufus.
Oh, this is exhausting. My head feels as if a burning saw blade hit me in the temple.
Da.
You obviously can't remember anything at all. That makes it even more important for you to go see Doc.
You're probably right. You are such a good friend, Rudy.
Sure. So, are you coming? There's no time to lose. We need to prevent the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
Did I hear that right? You're planning to stop the Organon? Don't tell me you're with those resistance fruitcakes.
Resistance? What are you talking about?
What do you think? Janosch and his people. Who else?
Janosch?
I told them 1,000 times that I won't have any conspiratorial meetings in my bar. First, they're all, death to the Organon! And then I end up having to scrape peanut chips out of the jukebox.
Did you hear that, Rufus? A real resistance movement.
I heard it. How terribly exciting. But the really important thing is that we're both headed to Doc now. We're gonna fix your brain, and...
We can't do that now. We need to join the resistance.
Olele.
Yes. What? Will you come along to see Doc now?
But Rufus, in a situation like this, how can I think of myself? The fate of the entire world is at stake.
I thought we were going to save the world from Elysium.
No! You can't save the world sitting at a desk.
I was actually thinking about a recliner.
Do you know anything about freedom fighters? It takes many little sparks to get a fire going.
Actually, it goes faster than that.
Вярно.
Here I was thinking you're an activist, just like Dennis.
Well, I am. It's just that I prefer recreational activities.
Вярно.
Janosch. What's up with that Janosch?
That's what I would like to know.
No, that was a rhetorical question.
Da.
Janosch is the leader of the resistance. You keep raving about him.
Really? He must be quite a daredevil.
Oh, good grief.
Oh my.
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Rufus. But I just finished eating all the chocolate chips from that little bowl on the counter.
Chocolate chips? Hey, we don't have any chocolate chips. Yeah. And where the heck did all those moles go that I just peeled myself?
They can't be gone. Nobody would steal such a thing.
Oh, no.
Hey, baby.
Are you talking to me?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
I'm naming the bugs on the counter. This is Ronnie, and this is Donnie, and this is Princess Lamefoot.
Why is Princess Lamefoot limping?
She's unhappy because she's feeling
Aww.
lonely. What are you doing?
Now Ronnie is Prince Lamefoot.
Oh, how cute! I didn't know you were an animal lover.
Yes, yes, quite.
Да. За закуска, предполагам.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Huh? Did one of your contact lenses slip? It's so dimly lit in here, I can't really see a thing.
Never mind. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Actually, it did.
Oh.
Да.
Uh-huh. I give up.
Все още я боли.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
I don't know. Can you do magic?
Of course. I'm really good at making objects disappear.
Ooh! Too bad we haven't got time for that. We need to join the resistance, just like Janosch.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Oh, please.
Добре. Значи за да я убедя.
Then we'll go see Doc.
Of course. A true resistance fighter will go anywhere.
Значи първо трябва да отида при онзи Януш.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
Добре. Едната иска вечеря, другата иска съпротивата, а третата какво ще иска? Lady Гоул, това е Baby Гоул и това е някаква Гоул.
Huh? What the? Where am I?
Uh-oh.
Don't you know? You haven't had that much to drink. This is still Gulliver's Gully, the darkest dive in the floating black market.
Floating black market? Not on Deponia.
Where else?
Rufus, I'll wring his neck.
Everything
Да.
okay?
Just give me
Бойната.
some of your strongest. As long as I'm here, I may as well rot.
О, не.
One rust red brain death coming right up.
Go.
You again. What do you want?
You have to come with me and see Doc.
I must? I don't think so.
But your health is at stake.
Don't worry, I'm feeling just great.
But if you don't come...
Then what? Will I get bruises? Will my shoulder be dislocated? Will I get a nosebleed?
No, not that. But
But you will if you keep bothering me like that.
yeah, well,
Да.
bother.
Rufus. A little friendly advice. Never provoke a woman with it.
О, да. Жена с характер.
I once knew a woman who...
You stay out of this.
You two do what you want.
Where were we?
I think I was about to bring you with this bar stool.
Ah, yes, great. Then let's proceed.
Hey, no fighting in my bar, you hear?
Yeah. You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
So what? That goes for your head as well. Do you hear me complaining?
Will you listen now? Your implant was damaged when...
Meh, you're boring me.
Please, Goal, you must come with me.
Make me if you can. I'd love to see how you propose to do that, with no arms and all.
I do have arms.
Oh, those are arms? I thought you had dropped some spaghetti on your shirt.
Take a good look at them, because you won't see much of them when I spank your behind.
Rufus. I don't think that's a good idea.
If only I had a zloty for every time I've heard that sentence, then maybe I could finally afford the kneecap replacement that people keep telling me I need.
I just mean, you gotta be careful with temperamental ladies.
Or the steel plate to cover my skull fracture.
Are you even listening to me?
Or the tympanic membrane transplant.
I give up.
Won't you please just come along?
Nope.
But,
Nope.
oh, stubbornness, thy name is woman.
I told you it wouldn't work this way. If you want my advice,
Nope.
but
Nope.
whatever.
Упойтост, мисля, че не е само жена.
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
So what? Do I have to ask your leave every time I want to go somewhere?
Yes, that would be helpful.
Dream on, wimp. I don't even know myself how I got here. But since I'm here now anyway, I might as well explore my surroundings. And by surroundings, I mean this drink.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you can't do that.
Calm down. It's all on Rufus today.
But that was my lighter fluid.
Yeah, that's how it tasted. Hit me with another.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
You could sing the Dum Bum song for me.
That's a piece of cake.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum.
The
dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh man, you're cracking me up.
I told you that wouldn't work. But since you refuse to listen to me...
If I listen to you, will you sing me the Dum Bum song?
I don't know. How'd the lyrics go again?
It's quite simple.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum. The dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum. Oh yeah.
Dang!
Пак се хвана.
We have to keep the organ on from blowing up Deponia.
No worries. I'm going to take care of the organon myself.
Really? And just how are you planning to do that?
I'll just whoop their butts if they dare to cross me.
Damn! Why didn't I think of that? Aren't you even wondering how you got here?
Not really. You're in the vicinity. That should suffice as an explanation.
Well, I'm always good for a surprise.
You are basically the human equivalent of spontaneous self-combustion.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, that came across much too nicely.
Hey, baby.
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I can wrap you around my pinky in my sleep.
You'd better beware, or I'll wrap something around your throat in your sleep.
See? I haven't even started, and you're already fantasizing about you and me in bed together. You're actually pretty cool. We're a fine match.
Ha! Dream on, wimp.
Your mouth is saying no, but your eyes are saying yes.
Would you like to hear what my feelings are saying?
No, maybe not right now. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yes, damn it.
Yeah, right. Probably did, huh? Here's looking at you, kid.
Who are you calling a kid, you pipsqueak?
Oh yeah? Who are you calling a pipsqueak, you beanpole?
Oh yeah? Who are you calling a beanpole, you rat?
Yeah? Oh yeah? Well, who are you calling a rat? You...
Hey! No fighting in my bar, you hear?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Right now, I'm trying not to fall asleep on account of your boring lines.
Let me know when I should take you to bed.
Yet another dud. Try your macho bullshit on someone else.
Ah, would that make you jealous?
Get lost now.
Добре, значи иска да се бием.
I'll find a way to make you go all weak.
As weak as your head or as weak as your arms?
As weak as both together, baby.
Oh no.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
No threats, please.
Добре обаче.
Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know, and I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
Gulliver's Gully doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd better go uptown, kid.
It's pretty dark in here.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tea.
Aha.
Odd, isn't it?
Това е добре да го
A
знаем.
drink, please.
Have you got any money?
Well,
I thought so. I mean, just look at you.
why does everybody always say that?
Еха.
Come back when you've got money. Transients don't get a tab here.
A drink for the lady, please.
Are you trying to get me drunk?
Would that help?
I can drink you under the table on an empty stomach, you scrawny thing. So you might as well not even try.
Not even try? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
A fellow who can't afford a drink?
Yeah, bummer.
Така е.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
Spit 'em out.
What kind of people usually hang out here?
Well, riff-raff and rabble, you know, thieves, cutthroats, but the good kind.
Well, it's pretty empty at the moment.
Always is this time of day. Besides your people, only Nod is here now. He's with unorganized crime. I think he's here now because his brother Wink took over the first third of the preliminary 5 o'clock shift today. But as you can imagine, unorganized crime schedules are a little obscure. And then there's Garliff. He comes here to play.
So what does he play?
Този го е.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Seriously? Your dangerous rabble plays rock, paper, scissors?
It may not sound like a game for tough men, but the stakes are high. And they play with loaded fingers.
Don't you ever run into problems with the organon? To me, it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us alone here. Portofisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the coast. That's how the floating black market was formed in the first place. We're always in places where the organon doesn't look.
And if I told you that it won't stay that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis. I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice.
Oh.
She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out.
That's because you have no idea how to deal with temperamental women. You really should take a page out of this book.
Oh yeah, I get it. Because it's got pictures, right?
Не.
Go on, tell me about Bozo's girlfriend again.
I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out.
That's because you have no idea how to deal with temperamental women. You really should take a page out of this book.
Oh yeah, I get it. Because it's got pictures, right? What can you tell me about unorganized crime?
I wouldn't mess with them if I were you. They're dangerous and unpredictable. If you want to know more, go ahead and ask Nod over there.
You mentioned an underground movement. What's up with that?
Well, calling it an underground movement might be somewhat exaggerated. Garliff and his friends, Janosch and Lebo, hold regular meetings in Janosch's mother's basement.
That's gotta be a joke.
It is. And the punchline is Janosch, their leader. He thinks he's some sort of freedom fighter.
That's it for now.
Yep, that was definitely enough.
What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown, assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the platypus Pataka in the market arena. However, fighting only takes place when two squabblers are going after each other.
Това ми трябва.
Go on, tell me about those platypus fights again.
Platypus Pataka is a lethal contest, a fight for life and death.
Platypus Pataka?
Oh.
Sounds exciting. Too bad I probably won't find a worthy opponent here.
I'd volunteer, you know, but I can't possibly beat a woman.
That's right. You cannot possibly beat me.
No, I mean I would really hate to hurt you.
When I'm conscious.
Exactly. Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
Да.
What do you mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of
Да,
the
и
jungle.
само не я
But
пеят.
only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah 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 blah, hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah 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 blah, spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah 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 blah, leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes. Who signed this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Lebo. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I
had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that. See you later.
Come back.
Locked.
Не взе ключ. Хайде де.
Hi.
Ah, you again. Are you finally gonna order something now?
See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
Да опитаме.
You again. What do you want?
Цицичовка.
Hey,
нямам го
baby.
все.
Are you trying to hit on me? Save your breath, wimp.
Hey, you got me all wrong. I'll find a...
As weak as your head or as weak as your arms?
As weak as both together, baby.
Ugh.
Wait here, I'll be right back.
No threats, please.
Добре.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
The ambience is perfect. I'll have the 3 goals wrapped around my finger in no time. Whew. Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
Добре, че имам ответка.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on, sing along. Hi-dee-dee-dee-do.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap?
О, не, моля те.
Hey, hands off.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? Stamp your feet and steal my firstborn child?
I wouldn't talk so big if I were you. I'm at the right height to prevent your firstborn child from ever being conceived.
Yeah, I have to go. I get a pain in the neck when I look down for too long.
О, не.
Hello, bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I'm not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own
Тази
shop.
игра ще се напика.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a pirate, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Teacher.
What are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now. Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus, only you mumble in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with sweet cheeks?
But
something went wrong with the surgery.
You think so? She looks healthy to me.
Well, physically, she's in great shape. Like this. Boom, chaka chaka, boom, yeah! But mentally, it's more like... Understand?
Certain people have mental problems. Yes, I understand that.
Her mind has been split into 3 parts. Now, I have to persuade all 3 of them to come back to the lab for another round of surgery.
Your girlfriend now exists in triplicate? No, don't stretch yourself too thin. Handling one woman's hard enough. But 3 at a time?
I'll manage somehow. How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog.
But I'm not. Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle.
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well. None of my business. Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! What were you gonna say earlier? Something about a very special boarding maneuver?
I don't know what you're getting at. Again.
Come on, you can't fool me. You pirates are all the same. A girl in every port and constantly on the lookout for new ports, right?
Not in the least. Although...
Ah! I knew it!
My bambina lives here, in the floating black market. But I don't think that really counts. We were only together for 2 days.
And then she sent you packing?
And she held a pistol to my head the entire time.
Actually, that should count. I do believe Spunky Goal likes me.
Spunky Goal?
Yeah, she's really something.
She only that goes not.
Looks like all of her temperament wound up on one cartridge.
Whoa. Then you'd better be careful. Believe me, I know that kind of woman. They can be quite tame and playful if you know how to handle them. But make one wrong move, say one wrong word, and out come their claws.
Do you think I should buy her a scratching post?
The only thing that helps is the right choice of words. It was the same with my bambina. I only had to say the one all-important sentence, and the tigress turned into a docile kitten in 1 instant.
Oh yeah? Then why aren't you still together?
Well, I got a little horse, and she made it through a rifle cabinet before I reached the door.
Oh. So, what are these mysterious words that will tame a temperamental woman?
Forget it, Rufus. Those words have caused enough pain already.
But surely your wounded heart must have healed by now.
This isn't just about my heart, Rufus. It's also about my shoulder, my leg, and my left lung.
I do believe Baby Goal likes me.
Baby Goal?
Yeah. I mean, she's really sweet and all that. Unfortunately, she's also very gullible.
But then your path should be clear. Go to her and start talking.
I don't know. I do believe Lady Goal likes me.
Lady Goal?
Yes, she's definitely top-notch. One classy lady. She's got style. She's totally, constipated.
Sophisticated?
Yeah. I am really going to impress her with my gentlemanly manners.
Oh, don't you think you'd better have someone give you a few tips first? Go talk to Seagull. He lives uptown. If anyone can help you, it's him.
Tell me more about your bambina.
Well, she's the most spirited woman I ever met. She owns the weapon shop in Little Venice. She's got a killer personality, although she's never been convicted. Been a while since I lost my heart to her. Good thing Doc happened to have a donor heart handy.
I think you should pay a visit to your bambina.
What? No way. Get it?
Oh, come on. She sounds really hot.
Yeah, so hot that she would float. But she would, too.
What are you, a pirate? Or some kind of pie pan?
For the umpteenth time, I'm not a pirate. And I'm also not interested in having you entangle me in all kinds of weird adventures. I like my life just fine, the way it used to be. Before I met you. Peace and quiet. Serenity.
Raiding parties, sea battles, mutinies, slaying of the firstborn.
Sunday afternoon walks. Gardening exhibits.
Pillaging, keel hauling, treasure hunts, walking the plank.
Damn it, Rufus. Not everyone likes conflicts. I certainly don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, no, and no.
Yes, 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 yes.
On the contrary, I hate conflicts. Okay, I give up.
Ha! I knew it. You've still got a crush on her, don't you?
I'm going to pay her a visit. Meet me in front of the weapons shop in Little Venice. I'm gonna need emotional support and medical assistance.
Of course you will, you old swashbuckler, you.
Така. За храница. Чек. Трябва да говоря с нот.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. So, unorganized crime. What is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have the
Вярно е.
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
Yeah, that's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I certainly am reckless enough.
I know you're not.
I certainly am reckless enough.
I know you're not.
I certainly am reckless enough.
I know you're not.
Well, how can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right... Don't try to stop me. And I'm a good listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But what's my story?
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did he say something? I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I'm very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus hustler.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
What was that you wanted me to do to prove I'm reckless enough? Shave Donna's cat?
No, no, no. I told you not to shave Donna's cat. That'd be extremely dangerous and stupid.
Haha! Danger is my middle name. And stupid is my, Don't try to stop me. I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Ah, beat it.
So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Riba mech, ja da vidim.
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor. Is that supposed to be a razorfish? To me, it looks more like a sword.
Garlic.
May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent. Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
Da.
You must be mistaken.
No, no. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! Death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. Someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
You're part of a resistance movement, or so I've heard.
Who said that? That's top secret information.
Sorry, didn't know that. And the others don't seem to be clear on the concept either.
Then please tell them. We can't have everyone broadcasting my secrets.
What are you rebelling against?
Against our oppression by the Organon. What else? Death to the Organon!
What has the Organon ever done to you?
Well, it oppresses me with its constant oppression.
Каза го
It
няколко
makes me
пъти,
furious.
но не обясни.
May I join you?
Impossible. Could be an Organon spy.
But how are you going to fight the Organon if you don't recruit new members?
Through passive resistance.
Meaning you do nothing?
But we do. We constantly hatch new plans about how we can resist even more passively. Sometimes we even don't say a bad word about the Organon for weeks. That's how passive we are.
Wow.
Da.
The Prime Controller is going to blow a fuse when he finds out. Please let me join you. I want to impress a woman.
You think that would work?
Of course. Women go for courageous men.
Men who have the courage to use a filthy bathroom in a pub.
Yeah, I was thinking of the kind of courage you need to join a good cause.
Hey, but I'm already doing that. Here, take this bathroom key to Gulliver.
Nice head ne.
I no longer need it.
Take me to your leader.
Forget it. The way to our hideout is top secret.
I thought you met in the basement of Janosch's mama's house.
Maybe. But only members know our secret knock.
Can I join you if I beat you at rock, paper, scissors?
Nobody beats me at rock, paper, scissors.
There's no danger then, right?
Alright then, why not? Let me know when you're ready.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
But why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
I'll be off then.
Добре, трябва ми някаква ръка явно. Но не е моята. Вече мога да влеза в тоалетата.
Did it just get colder in here? Ah, what is that? Oh, ah! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Anything but that! Take it away! Take it away! Ah! Not this agony!
Какво беше това?
Everything okay, kid?
I've been in worse tavern bathrooms.
It's just, I heard these noises, and
Let's just say the toilet paper could be softer.
you don't have to play the tough guy for me, kid. I've been in there before, and I know the toilet paper. I feel your pain. By the way, you got a piece stuck to your foot, and you should remove it before someone sees. They wouldn't understand.
Това не е точно тоалетна хартия.
Strange toilet paper covered with little bumps. No wonder that, well, actually I don't want to talk about it anymore. Oh.
Добре.
You again. What do you want?
Hey!
Are you trying to hit on...
Hey!
As we...
Wait, no.
Добре, мисля да приключвам за сега. И ще запазя. И ще се видим в следващата част. Следващото видео. До скоро!